Well, here I am on beautiful Scott Lake. Not very far from here are some wonderful beaches that I'm going to go to. And you're going to see the beach at Glen, and you're going to see two beaches, well, sort of really one long beach in Fennville, Michigan. You're going to see what's available there, lightning stones. I found a geode, a geode in Lake Michigan. And what I believe is a cold water agate. There's another guy that was beachcombing and he found a tiny pudding stone, but it was the real deal. What I think might have been another cold water agate. So you tell me what you think. Come and see the adventure. Glen Beach, 8 o'clock, it's 8:05. I'm ready to go. This is Glen Beach. Beautiful little beach, off the beaten path. One of the things I love about these beaches is the ones that have a little stream, little creek coming down into Lake Michigan. I love how you see a lot of the color of the rock exposed. Like the kind of things that you're gonna find here. I love seeing something like this. It's just beautiful. You know, people think, oh, someday we're gonna run out of these rocks. I don't think so. Lake Michigan is just gonna keep on giving us beautiful rocks. So immediately I got here and I picked up a few. Here's a few that caught my eye. Just gorgeous pieces. Around the corner, of course, be respectful and don't get on people's property. Stay on the beach. Your feet need to be wet. And then you're navigating. If your feet are wet, you're navigating. I love these little piles like this. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know what it is, but caught my eye. I love areas like this where the rocks just get trapped. For example, here's what I suppose is an example of stink stone. There's another one, and that's almost unikite. Not quite, but it's almost. Lots of color here. A lot of granite. A lot of basalt. Just pick up a scoop full and let the waves do the work for me. Love these pieces of white quartz. Someday I'll tell you why. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? You do find Petoskey's here. Not regularly. Those are always pretty. Chert. Nice though. Love to have an arrowhead made out of that. Now I don't know why people love this stuff so much, but oh boy, it is pretty. Yeah, very nice. Very nice little piece of beach glass. Love that. A little bit of quartz in there. Is that jasper? That's what I'm calling it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, a little beach worn piece of Petoskey stone there. Not much there to identify it though. I enjoy these pieces of granite. I like to take some of them home. Not very many. It's just cool. Porphyry. That's always fun. This is why I picked that up, and that, my friends, is a Michigan geode. Yep. That is a Michigan geode. I love it. You can even see inside that little hole there's some crystals. So now that's worth coming to this beach for right there. Kind of beach warm, but still pretty nice. You just never know what you're gonna find. A little bit bummed because I wasn't finding very many fossils, but hey, a geode, I'll make up for it every time. There's that little stream again. Ooh, that's interesting. It's mudstone, but it's got some interesting formations in it. Little circles, minerals self-organizing. It's always fun. This beach is known for lightning stones. This little guy here, I think, didn't want to be a lightning stone. He wanted to be a wishing stone, and I think he got his wish. Now this one, on the other hand, nice little lightning stone. I know that's cool. All those knobs and a little bit of lightning here and there. Yeah, that's neat. I love seeing all these big rocks. Fist size or head sized. If I lived closer, I'd probably be here picking up some more of these things, but can't do it. Little piles of rock like that, man. Start digging in there. Who knows what you might find. All right, I'm giving myself 1 hour here, and I'm at that hour. I've hit the hour mark, so I don't want to turn into a pumpkin. Need to head to the next beach. That's a really cool piece of shirt. I like it. Every day is different at the beach. Sometimes I've come here, and I haven't come here that often. I've found a lot of fossils. Other times, not so much. Like today, not so much. But that's a nice example of some crinoids. I like that. Surprised to find the beach glass. And generally, I find more beach glass over in Fennville, not Glen. Yeah, I said I was going. I know I said I was going. It's hard to pull yourself away, isn't it? Whoops, I just buried a piece of beach glass. Oh well, it'll be there for the next person. Last scoop. Actually, that was the next to the last scoop. This is the last scoop. Well, that looks fossilicious. Right there. It's different. Okay. You have to check that out. About the time you say not finding any fossils, then that's very fossilicious too. Has sort of a look of the blue slag, but I don't think it would be here this far south. Yeah, you say you're not finding fossils, and you find a little piece of babasite. And that's what that baby is. It's tiny, but it's a fossil. Anytime you find a fossil, it's kind of amazing that you can even find something that's preserved from that long ago. Look at how these rocks are just eroding out of this bank. I don't really want to get too close to that, just in case some of it would decide to fall on me. But it is kind of amazing to see. Let's just pick that right off of there. And that's something. Oh well, on to the next beach. Look at this. It's just a nondescript rock, but it's got these bugs. VUGS, at least that's what I would call them. And the crystals are botryoidal. Greek word meaning grape-like. Pretty cool. I'm gonna leave it right here though. It's cool for somebody else maybe to pick up or just admire. If you can't handle steps, this West County beach may not be for you because there's a ton of steps. This beach is not so isolated as that other one. It was really compact. This is wide open spaces. You can walk all the way up to Pier Cove and then all the way back again. This is a great place to rock hound, kids to play in the park. People want sand, can have sand. People want rocks, can have rocks. It's a great place. It's a nice piece of unakite. At least there's a lot of epidote, just tiny little bits of red in there. Feldspar. Gotta have some feldspar. Okay, right away we're finding some fabicite, Platora. First 5 minute. More fossil soup. A little bit of, it's like almost a rose quartz. Very nice. You know that's going home with me. Boy, the water is so clear. Another piece of that pretty epidote with the quartz. Pretty rock syndrome. I don't really expect to find little crinoids like that, but I do like it. I mean, I think it's a crinoid. It might be horn coral, just a little piece of horn coral. That's a pretty piece of quartz. And this is just mudstone, but that's the kind of stuff that you find a lot of times with a lightning stone aspect to it. There's a lightning stone right there. Yeah, Native Americans made beads out of those. That's really cool. I'm not going to stay here long because I want to go to another beach, but this is a good day. Find a lot of good stuff here. I love that. That's a little piece of Petoskey stone. Pretty beach worn, but it's here. Okay. Last scoop. Maybe next to the last. What do we have here? I was gonna say Omar, but it's wrong material for Omar. And Omars aren't known to be found in this area, although I have found a couple. I'm not totally convinced of the single source for Omars. Love the layers there. Very big piece of Platora. That's pretty nice. Ooh, I like that. That's heat lightning. Heat lightning. I'm still here at West Side County Park. Couldn't get a parking space up there at Pier Cove, but I like the looks of this. Looks like there is some fossilicious material in there. Brachiopod, I'm guessing. And here's another little lightning stone. And a piece of unakite that's really pretty nice. So I'm just walking my way up to Pier Cove. I don't know if I'll make it or not, but there's a lot of good stuff here. Meeting other rockhounders and a bunch of little kids finding stuff, so that's always cool. You mind if you're on video at all?
Nope.
Okay. Well, now you've got something here that I'm interested in. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, that looks to me like chert.
Yeah.
But
I wasn't sure.
Man, that's really cool looking.
I thought it was too. I just thought it was an interesting piece.
I like that. Man, that is so close to being an agate. You know what it actually might be is stroma. It's an ancient sponge.
Okay.
A lot of times the ancient sponge is stromatoporoids, I think is what they're called. Have you ever heard of that before? They fossilize, but then they sometimes agatize.
Oh, okay.
So you show that to the agate lady, and she might actually ring the bell for you on that one.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought it was a neat piece because it had some of those characteristics.
Because it's waxy, it's got self-organizing lines.
Some little pits here and there, maybe.
Yep. Yep.
But because what did she call them? Concordial fractures.
Concordial fracturing, yeah.
Yep. But no, I thought it was neat.
Yes, you're actually right. That is a little pudding stone. That's a tiny one, but congratulations.
Thanks.
You don't find many of those around here.
No, I thought it was pretty cool.
Well, that's a nice piece of nice. I like it. Unakite. Oh, that's a pretty unakite. Yeah, it's pretty hard to throw something like that down. I probably will later. I'll save it for the glamour shot though. It's a nice little Deathplate, but I like that blue in there. It's really cool. It probably won't show up when it's dry, but it's very nice. Like that Deathplate. Lots of tiny crinoids in there. It's a nice piece of feldspar. And some little pockets of epidote. I might have to take that home just for the sheer beauty of it. Love it. Brachiopod. And other things. And allies. Oh yeah, I like this porphyry. That's very nice. And there's a piece of urbanite. You always find that. Ooh. Okay, I think I may have found something to make my trip. That looks like... That looks like a cold water agates, what that looks like. Self-organizing line, chalcedony. Cool. I think it's time to go home. Quit when you're ahead. Very nice. Another little lightning stone. And another piece of nice. Here's a really nice piece of feldspar that has some quartz in it. That's pretty. Yep. Pretty rock syndrome kicking in. Oh yeah, some more porphyry.
Wow, that's the best piece of Deathplate I've seen today. That's nice. I like that. See, you don't really have to walk a mile to find a pretty stone like that. Man, that's cool.
Well, that's it for the Glen Fenn beaches. Glen, Michigan, Fennville, Michigan. Now, if I was going to do some serious rock hounding up there, I think I would try to get a bed and breakfast, Airbnb in Fennville, which is a beautiful town, and just hit the Pier Cove and Glen and concentrate on those beaches. But then you've also got Deer Lick Creek and Pilgrim Haven, not that far away, maybe half an hour or so. You could really do a lot of rock hounding in a short amount of time. Anyway, have fun, find a lot of good rocks and fossils. See you next time.